here we are. We are at Porn Stars Are People podcast, episode 5. You're episode 5. This is
Woo-hoo!
Jesse Jane. Have that right, Jesse Jane?
Jesse Jane.
I'm Ian Frigolette, I'm the host. This is the porn. This is the podcast. Excuse me. This is the Porn Star. Now, this is the podcast where we.
You were gonna say porncast.
This is the porncast. That's actually a better name.
It's a porncast.
It's a porncast where we don't talk about porn. It's the only podcast where we put porn stars on and we don't ask them PV questions, pervy questions.
You're secretly a perv.
And we're all secretly pervs. It's not really like a secret though. But we just don't want to. That's not the goal of the whole thing. So welcome, thank you. I found out like 24 hours ago that you are in Oklahoma City, and I'm in Oklahoma City on tour. So this is great.
Yes, this is perfect.
You're what are you? An Okie? What do they call you?
I'm an Okie.
Sooner?
I'm a Sooner, baby. Boomer
Hoosier?
Sooner.
Am I making a no? Hoosiers in Indiana.
Yeah, I'm like, where are you? What state are you
Sooner?
in? We're Boomers, Sooners.
What? Tell me about Oklahoma City. Tell the people. What's great about this place?
Oklahoma City's awesome. It's a big city. You know, ever since we got the thunder, you know, our town's really building up. But everything's so spread out, so it's not like LA or New York where it's so compact, so crowded. You know, but I mean, it's fun and everybody here is cool. Like, you'll never meet like a bad person. Everybody's so nice
I've
here.
met a couple bad
And so fun. Did
I
you?
do agree with you. I do agree with you that so everything is so close.
Yes.
That what happens is if you tell somebody that you want to go like 30 minutes away, or it's like they're like, no, we don't go that far. That's not a thing for us.
Yeah. No, that's
It's
what
like
you say.
10
Like,
minutes.
wait, in LA, like when I'm in LA working, it's you know. So I pull it up on my map. Oh yeah, this place is 20 minutes away. I'm like, so plan at least an hour and a half.
And New York. And in New York, what happens is everybody gives you the one time that they did it in 15 minutes. Like, that only takes 15 minutes. Like, yeah, like on Monday 5 a.m. on the highway, sure. But yeah, so here's good, man. The food here is incredible. You were
Yeah,
just talking
barbecue,
about,
baby.
I haven't had Oklahoma City barbecue.
Yeah, that's what we're known for.
Is that a
barbecue.
real thing?
That's a real thing.
You were just talking about Waffle Champion.
Yeah.
I was at the Hatch all week. I've been blowing up my Instagram with the Hatch.
Oh.
I'm a big egg guy.
I love eggs.
So I'll go breakfast no matter what.
Breakfast for dinner, anytime.
So I'm teeing it up because I spent last night in a meat locker.
Wait, sorry.
Last night in a meat locker with the very talented photographer here in town, Trace Thomas. We had an idea for a photo shoot, and so we were like, we need to get a meat locker for this to work, because I found this stupid jacket that was like, it looked like a sleeping bag, and I was like, this is great, this is a concept, I'm so artistic. And I texted it to Trace, and he's like, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, we have to get a meat locker, that's the only thing we should do. And so we found Schwab's meat hot dog place, and we made them let us stand in the freezer for like, I don't know, it's like 2 hours. And then I woke up this morning and I felt like balls.
Why did you spend 2 hours in the meat locker?
We're trying to get the shot. We're trying
to do a shot with the hot dog.
Oh yeah, it was an X-rated shot with a hot dog. No, we just thought it'd be fun if this sleeping bag jacket is in like a freezing environment, but then we're like, we can't get a freezing environment. Okay.
I like to smoke hookah.
What's your favorite hookah flavor?
Huh? I don't know. You know, I like peach mints or fruity pebbles.
And then where do you go in Oklahoma City to hookah?
Well, actually, I just discovered a place in Oklahoma City. I usually smoke everywhere else because I live on a plane. Cool.
It's called Hubbly Bubbly?
It's called Hubbly Bubbly.
I went to a place called Sessions.
Yeah.
Heard of that one?
No.
Okay.
No,
Hubbly Bubbly.
Hubbly Bubbly. So I went and smoked, and they have really good hookah, so I will be definitely going back there.
Oh, good. Well, shout out Hubbly Bubbly. Oh, and by the way, shout out the Spy FM. That's where we are. They lent us their studio today. It's KOSU. If you're in Tulsa, I guess it's 107.5, and in Oklahoma City, it's 91.7. I don't think they're gonna broadcast. I don't think they're gonna broadcast us on there. We don't have the same FCC regulations, but we appreciate the studio. So what's going on? All right. So what else is happening? So when are you in New York? What do you like about New York?
You know what? I love New York because you can walk everywhere. I have some friends up there, do a lot of photo shoots. I love that everything's open pretty much 24/7. You know, I love Times Square. I just love everything about New York.
Let's stop there. You love Times Square.
I do.
Everyone, that's the worst.
I love Times Square.
Why do you like Times Square?
Because they have random the dream. And,
sure.
You know, whatever town, all the spots.
All the New York people hate Times Square.
Because it's a tourist area.
I won't go through there. Yes.
But they're my favorite pizza spot there.
Which one?
It's called pizza.
It's called pizza? I feel like there might be better pizza spots in here.
No, okay, no, I've had a lot of good pizza. I'm telling you, just face.
It's called
like,
pizza.
It's called pizza, $2.49.
That's so funny.
And it's the best.
You know what I love? You know what I love about people that aren't from New York and the Midwest, and then like people from the South, is they just like believe all the signs in New York. They're like, well, the sign says that it's the best pizza.
Well,
so
I don't believe
it must
that.
be the best pizza
You
in
can
New
just
York.
like look at the pizza and
Why
tell
would
it's
they lie?
shit.
So okay, so you had some stuff. So I was just talking when you walked in, and you have like a million things in the works.
Oh, local baby.
You're
I'm a businesswoman.
you said
I
you-
keep busy.
You said you're writing a book.
I'm writing a book. I actually start this week. I just got some.
You just walk in.
Yeah.
The
Go. Don't put that pin. Did I tell you to put that pin down?
room. What's the book? What's the book?
It's gonna be Double Life, Jesse J.
Okay. All right. Let's not give too much away. What's gonna be your process? Are you literally gonna handwrite it?
No, I have a ghostwriter already. Up from Boston,
Yeah.
and because I get too bored and I kind of have ADD.
So you're just
So
gonna
I
tell
can-
the stories?
I'm gonna tell my story.
And you basically hired a stenographer.
Yeah, like you write it. I'll tell you, and you put it in more words.
Hey, that sounded good. Can you read that back to me?
I'm like, okay, this is the process, and this is like the idea of what I did, but make it longer.
just embellish it a little bit. That'd be good. Okay, cool. And then you told me this was crazy to me. You said well, what I heard was I have emoji coming out.
Yeah, I have emojis coming out.
Okay.
Why
For
is
the
that
phone.
funny?
No, what the funny part? Well, number one, to me, tender. I didn't know what was going on.
You're like, what? Like it's very tender. The meat is
No,
juicy?
they were like talking about how I met somebody. This guy was on a Tinder tour. And I was like, what does that even mean? What are and then we almost joined a cult 2 days ago. Everyone was calling it a cult. So I was like, oh, that sounds fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
You're like, I want to ride the horse.
Oh, that'd be great. Can I join a cult? I'd love to do that. And then I found out that it's CULT, which is not a thing you want to join.
No.
Necessarily. in
Probably not.
2017. So wait, what are your emojis gonna be? What's gonna happen?
So it's like pictures of me, and there's like obviously, because I was a porn star, some dirty ones, like not, sexually, like, banana sucking a banana, and just like different ones with faces. So there's sexually suggestive ones,
Okay.
and then there's original ones. So it
so
just
the
got
goal
approved
is-
by Apple, so it comes out in like 1 to 2 weeks.
So the goal is to have you just be part of the normal emoji lexicon.
I'm just gonna be the normal girl, and then I have a sex.
Person sent me the drooly emoji. What does that one mean? This one will be more clear. The banana in the mouth emoji.
Banana in the mouth is pretty. Yo,
That's it. Let's go
That's
get
what I want.
breakfast. That's what that one means.
it means I'm hungry.
So you book emoji sex trivia. What's the sex
Yeah,
trivia?
so I have a sex trivia app, and actually I have to run tests on it today to make sure it runs good. It's gonna start out with 1,000 questions. I'm not gonna put my name on it. It's just gonna be a sex trivia app.
Yeah.
And just for fun, because you get drunk at bars. It's a fun game. If you have house parties and you're just getting drunk, it's just a fun thing to do. And there's not a sex trivia app yet, so
Okay.
of course I created it.
So it's the Jeopardy of sex.
Jeopardy of sex.
Sex.
Doesn't that
trivia.
sound way more fun of a trivia game?
Yeah, well, I'm obsessed with Jeopardy, and eventually the people that listen to this and care about me will know that.
Well,
but
if you
not-
want to
know
play
that.
my game, you can be like, the answer is, who is?
Who is anal? Your crazy line of products, you have a sexy smile kit. You have a
Yes, I
whitening
did
tooth
my
kit.
teeth whitening kit, because everybody always asks how I keep my white teeth, like
Yeah.
my smile, like,
Right.
and I have really pretty white teeth.
Sure.
So I decided to do my own kit and everything, because why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. Well, so how does anybody get that?
Well, I had to do my research on products and stuff like that, and make sure it's good, it doesn't burn your teeth or create anything bad
Yeah,
for your
that would
gums
be
or
important.
anything.
Seems like that's important.
So, but I've always kept white teeth, so I figured I'd help people out because I'm a big person on mouth, and if you have gross teeth or even bad breath, I don't like that. So I feel like I needed to help people
Yeah,
create
yeah.
a good smile.
You said I'm a big mouth person. That's what you
I'm a
said.
big mouth
I,
person.
No, I agree with you there. Do you know what plaque smells like?
Yeah, it's gross,
It's disgusting.
nasty.
I dated a girl once where her mom smelled like plaque all the time.
Oh.
And I don't know, the last couple of years, my sense of smell, I don't know if I got pregnant or my sense of smell got crazy. So
I think you
lately,
got knocked up.
I got knocked
I
up.
knocked you up when I walked in here.
And so my sense of smell has been crazy. And so I'm really sensitive to this
Plaque.
plaque smell. Yeah, so I'll meet people with this plaque smell, and I don't even know what to tell them. I'm
You're
just
like,
hey.
yo,
I just start talking about the
Listerine.
dentist. Yeah, I don't really know what to think. It's like,
Listerine.
do you like
Floss.
a good dentist? It's also my favorite joke, so I like to work it into the conversation. What's the best time to go to the dentist?
When?
2:30.
Dork.
Right at the end of the conversation, whenever. By the way, you should probably go to the dentist because your mouth smells like dirty ass.
You
plaque.
smell like plaque, man.
Your mouth smells like the inside of the floss.
You gotta be like, do you know what plaque smells like? Yeah, just open up.
Just open up what?
Just open
Oh,
up.
just open
Open
your
your
mouth.
mouth.
No, that's the
It'll
thing.
come up.
The thing is, I think if your mouth smells like plaque, your like your olfactory glands are dead to it. You know what I mean? You have no idea. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm a big like, yeah, you can't have like that, or like cigarettes. I don't want to be
Yes.
kissing that. It's like licking an ashtray,
Yeah.
and I don't want to lick an ashtray.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's confusing to me in 2017 when I meet somebody who still smokes.
I know it's weird, right?
Like, is this 54? Why are you smoking? What is happening?
And they think it's still so cool. They're like,
I don't know that anybody. I don't.
And I'm like, okay, well, have an orgasm on that cigarette, or you can just get a vibrator.
I don't know how many people think it's like cool. Everybody's like, oh, I'm so cool.
Be like, oh my god, you're so hot smoking that cigarette right now. I just want to throw you down right now.
Just addicted to the process.
Blow that smoke in my mouth, baby.
That's not good. All right, so you were talking about, so how do you like to travel? What do you said you're going to Vegas soon?
I like to travel a lot. I travel a lot anyways for work.
Yeah.
But two of my best friends, we do our birthday trips every year. We've done
Okay.
it for quite a few
Yeah.
years now. We pick a country we haven't gone to yet.
Okay.
So like, it's Nikki Benz in Alexis, Texas.
Okay.
So this past year, my birthday, I got super booked and some family stuff happened. So we didn't do my birthday this year. I was like, I can't make it, but we did Maui and Bali this year. We've
Okay.
done Thailand,
Very cool.
Philippines. I don't even remember where all we've gone.
Right,
We've
right.
gone to so many places together, and we have the best time. Like, you have to have a good group of people that
Right.
travel well. So we relax at the beach or the pools, having like drinks
Yeah.
and everything, and we go crazy at night. I mean, we have the best stories. Like, literally, traveling with these girls, I have some of the best times of my life that we'll never forget. Stories you can not make up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stories
That's
you
right.
just can't make up what happens.
Well,
Yeah.
so give a recent one.
Okay, so in Bali, well, this one's not actually that great. So I broke my toe in Bali because Alexis texted. Okay, so Alexis and I had a villa over here,
Okay.
and Nikki and Lonnie had the villa next to us. So we're sitting there dancing naked to 90s music. Alexis and I are dancing naked to 90s
Okay.
music. Talking about Backstreet Boys,
Okay.
NSYNC, SWV.
LFO.
Just like, yeah, we're just sitting there singing naked and Snapchatting it
Yeah.
and everything, and I decide to do this jump move because I'm jumping around everywhere,
Right.
and I'm on this, I don't even know what it is, I'm on this thing, we're like paddling, we had a paddle in our room,
Yeah.
we're paddling in our tub naked.
Just a paddle?
Yeah, like a paddle.
For
like,
nothing. For no
For
reason.
nothing. So we're paddling in the thing, and then I jump off this thing, and like I said, we're Snapchatting it, and and this is not even a fun, cool story because we weren't even drunk yet. So I jump off, and my toe, as I land, gets stuck under her suitcase, and I try to pull it up as I'm falling down so it wouldn't get stuck. It didn't make it, and my toe just broke. It was
Which one? The big toe?
Like my middle toe.
One
and
of
it
that's
just,
a random middle
yeah,
one?
and it broke, and it swelled up so fat that I was literally walking like the biggest gimp. I pretty much waddled like a penguin.
The whole rest of the trip.
Yeah, the rest of the trip.
Wait, what do you do for a broken toe? You just have to tape it to the
You
other
can't
toe?
do anything. You have to tape it. So I'm walking funny. The only thing I can wear is flip-flops,
Right.
and I can barely wear those and walk in that.
Could you wear the? Do you think you could wear the Uggs? With a
I
broken toe?
could, but it's hot in Bali.
Right.
So I'm not trying to wear Uggs and bikini.
Now, the moment you hurt yourself naked is sort of like the worst,
Yeah, because
most vulnerable.
and because it was on Snapchat.
Right. Oh, they caught the video? of you
Yeah,
breaking
I
it?
laughed at myself. I have no shame in my game, no filter.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of myself.
Yeah.
I don't care. So I'm like this. I'm like, man, it's not even a cool story. So when people ask why I broke my toe, they're like, oh, were you drunk? I have to
I
be like,
disagree.
no.
Your story is a bunch of people with a paddle naked in a bathtub and then
Oh,
you
yeah, I
smashed
guess
your
it's pretty
toe.
good.
I almost broke my toe like running like from one room to the other like in high school. Like,
Oh.
that's literally the whole story.
Yeah,
I
mine's
hit it on
better.
a French door.
It's better.
Way better story. Not slamming it on the French door is not a good story. Yeah, no, this is you said there's no shame in your game. You know, it's like getting embarrassed. It took me a long time to realize this. Embarrassment is all about whether or not you're willing to accept it.
Yeah, I laugh at myself all the time.
Like if you're not willing to accept being embarrassed, then
dork.
you can't. Like you transfer the energy.
Yeah.
Like I had a situation once where a guy walked in on me in a bathroom stall, and I was just like, "Hey man, I'm gonna be in here for a little while." And then he had to take the embarrassment because I wasn't gonna let.
You're like, yo, what's up? I'm
Yeah, I was
sitting
like,
here.
"Do you want to come in? You can join me. Come on in." So yeah, as long as you don't take the embarrassment, you're good. So just shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah, I don't get embarrassed. I know I'm a dork. I do stupid shit. Whatever.
Okay, so Oklahoma City, you said since you were 17.
Yes.
So you've seen this place change a lot. Because I've been here twice in 3 years, and I've seen three times in 1 year, and I've seen change.
Yeah, no, I mean the city's growing. You know, it's like the new up and coming spot to move. But like, what helped build our city more to get more stuff, because it was like, obviously for a big city, it didn't have a lot. Was getting the Thunder.
Right.
Yeah, so that helped us a lot. So the city is just becoming more popular. I mean, it's just always been a fun city.
It was an oil and gas place for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been fun. That's why I've stayed here for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool place. The food here is so good. There's so many good spots.
You don't even know yet because you didn't do barbecue.
I didn't do barbecue. I don't know. Trace just shook you off on the barbecue. Listen to listeners. I think KC is barbecue, and Oklahoma City's like.
Oh, Oklahoma City's barbecue.
Which honestly, and it really, I'm not going to dispute it because it actually is everything. The only thing I won't eat here is bagels. I had a big argument with somebody in Oklahoma the other day.
Why would you want to eat bagels anyways?
Listen, well, so I'm from New York, so we have great bagels.
You do have good bagels.
And
I
so
do like the New York bagels.
They're so good, but it's like it's Brooklyn bagels from the water and all these other things. And so I was having this big fight with somebody about bagels, and they were describing how to make bagels, and they were saying a thing that I didn't agree with. Because a bagel, you roll it, and then you pinch it, and then you boil it. And they were like, no, just make a piece of bread and you put a hole in it with your thumb. And I was like, I freaked out. I started freaking out, yelling at people. I was like, that's not how bagels are made.
That's not how you make
It's not what a bagel is. So there's bagels here, but really everybody's doing everything well here. But if you give me a poached egg on top of a piece of meat or something, corned beef hash. Corned beef hash. No, here's why. I know that you make that sound. Now, inherently, corned beef hash, I think, is like, so here's what happened. So with Trace, who you just met, last time I was here, I was like, listen, I've been, because we're just in Springfield, Missouri, I had this great corned beef hash. I was like, we need to get corned beef hash. And so he spent all week trying to find a place that would have corned beef hash. He found a place called the Hash Retro Diner in Edmond. So we go to Edmond. It was like a 4-day plan.
Yeah. And
we finally go there. We get there. We wait like 25 minutes. Every place here that's good, 25-minute wait.
Yeah.
So we wait there for brunch, 25 minutes. We sit down. We look at the menu, and the first thing we realize is there's no corned beef hash in the menu. And then he's so bummed out because he feels like he disappointed me. And he looks at me and he goes, "Hey man, I'm so sorry that there's no corned beef hash in this menu. I really screwed up." And then I looked at him and I was like, "Listen, man, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know if I like corned beef hash." And we just laughed for like 10 minutes straight. Because here's the thing, corned beef hash, you're right, is not, like inherently is not good. It's like comes in a can.
Sounds gross.
No, it comes in a can. It's kind of like dog food.
It's like you're eating spam or something.
Right. Generally, it's like that. So that's my point. If you can make that dish good, that's a good chef.
Yeah.
Like there's a guy in Springfield. He takes like Reuben corned beef. He cures the meat. He shaves it on the machine. He puts it on a pile. Then he puts sweet potato tater tots. He puts country gravy, rye toast.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. Listen, you and your waffles can kick stones.
Yo,
no,
you can suck my waffle.
I'm honestly gonna go check out Waffle Champion after this. That's actually my plan. Yeah, that is actually my plan. I don't.
You can get fruit in it or meats and eggs if you like eggs so much.
You can get eggs in the waffle?
Yeah.
You just sold me. That's it.
Dude, it's eggs. Eggs, cheese, bacon, and a waffle. Wrap it up like a burrito.
There's a place over here called the Hash. They made a what do they call it? They call it a chicken fried egg.
Oh.
So they soft boiled an egg and then dropped it in the fryer with like chicken batter on it. Unreal.
Oh, so it's not like in the middle of like a chicken fried egg or something?
Unbelievable. No, it's just the egg.
It's just
chicken
egg with chicken batter?
Yeah, it's delicious. It sounds great. Every time you describe the food that I say that sounds great, it immediately sounds bad. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe it wasn't good. Okay, so we don't agree on food, so that's fine.
I know, we could never go on a date if we don't agree on food.
Except for we'll go to the waffles. So
we like waffles.
So the you said you had a 17-year-old son?
I do.
What's going on with that?
You know, he's in the middle of baseball. He's a good kid. You know, top of his class. You know, honor student.
What's gonna happen? So he's got one more year that
and then he's gonna be a boomer sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's still gonna be around.
He is gonna be around.
Okay.
He's a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want for him?
I want him to have a really good job and just be happy in life. You know, he's had a good life, and I'm gonna continue to give it to him because he's like the best kid. I lucked out in the kid lottery. Let me tell you. He doesn't get in trouble. He's such a good-looking kid. good-looking kid, and honor student, top of his class. Like I said, I mean, just everything perfect.
Yeah,
Good athlete.
I don't think it's a lottery. I think you did that. I think you have a lot to
I have good genes.
but I think you did a lot to obviously raise him that good to make him a good person.
Me and his dad. His dad's a good dad too.
Yeah. And he's
here too.
He's here. Very cool. Very cool. 17, man. I just realized. So my parents moved out of their house this year, and it took me a long time. Do you have a good relationship with your parents? Yeah. It took me a long time to realize, my parents. I don't think my parents are adults.
No, I'm a big kid.
No, it really
I'm a big kid.
They weren't ready to move out of their house. They were when they've been there 25 years, and they were ready to sell the house for a year. They were trying to sell the house, and then all of a sudden the movers showed up, and I just assumed they knew what was going on. The movers showed up, and they hadn't packed a bag. So the movers were like, what do we do? Because they weren't paying the movers to pack anything.
Yeah.
So they're like, it's fine. We'll just start bringing you stuff as we go. And so my mom and dad just what was supposed to be a 3-hour move took I think 2.5 days. It was the crazy. I had to call buddies of mine. I just started taking stuff out.
Oh no.
When they weren't looking, my mom has all this stuff that she's hoarded over the years.
Yeah.
But then when they weren't looking, I would just take my buddies and we would just remove whole piles of stuff.
Dude, yeah, that's what you have to do.
Bring
See
them
me?
to rescue mission.
When I move, I'm easy. I'm easy on myself. I'm like, why do I want the hassle? So I sell everything in my house because I'm like, I don't want to move it. And then I buy all new stuff, and they have to deliver and put it in for me. So then I don't have to do anything.
It's actually not a bad idea.
See, I'm smart.
Because I always get weirded out by those shows. They always have all the shows where they flip a house.
Yeah.
And then you have to go into the house and they just have other furniture. And what about? Because in my family, it's no. Where am I supposed to put the crib from 1910 that my grandfather was in?
Yeah, I'm not a hoarder.
Which I don't understand.
I'm not a hoarder.
I don't understand the thought process, but that's.
I
in my head, I'd watch these shows and I'd be like, but where am I going to put my grandmother's bunk bed? Those are the things I grew up with.
Yeah, I'm like, no, get rid of it. We'll get something new. It doesn't go in the house anyways. No.
I wish I could like that. My whole goal when I got to New York was start to accumulate enough stuff so that I could fill an apartment, and then I was hanging on to the stuff.
And you're like, no, I won't let it go.
But yeah, bedbugs ruined that though. We used to be able to get good furniture. Used to be able to get good furniture on the corner in Brooklyn. And now you can't do it because you're worried about bedbugs. You can't just grab stuff.
You don't want bedbugs.
Bedbugs put people out. bedbugs is real.
Bedbugs are great.
Bedbugs are real. You don't have that problem.
No.
You guys have tornadoes and hail, and it'll be 85 on Wednesday and 40 on Friday.
Like yesterday and today, it's freaking cold.
So since I've been here, tornado, hail, the most beautiful day I've ever seen in my entire life. This weird windstorm.
The windstorm was horrible.
Because I was this was my first day here, and I walked outside, and I was asking people, because I don't wear sunglasses or anything, but I couldn't go around. I couldn't wear a hat because it's too windy, and I couldn't just walk around. Get hit in the eye with frickin' salt or whatever, sand and rocks, and
Did you just say
salt? There's no salt. It's salt by me. Everything's salt.
Salt thrown at you.
Either way, it went in my eye and it hurt. So I'm like, whatever this is, it's not what I want to be having. So I had to go buy sunglasses just to wear to not lose an eye. The first day, and they're asking people. This is what was crazy. I asked them, I was like, hey, is this normal? Is this normal with salt winds?
We were watching a movie at my house, and it just pounded because I have huge back windows in my house. And all of a sudden, it just started pounding, and I was like, it sounded like somebody was shooting out my window. Yeah. And since there was not bad weather, I'm like, what the hell? So I jumped out of my recliner.
There was no goddamn clouds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is it hailing right now?
I know, I jumped out because I was like, oh my god, we're getting shot up. Oh my god, it's not even the neighborhood.
You ran outside? You're like, I'm getting shot at. I better run outside.
Yeah, I would totally run outside. Girl, we're Oklahoma. We own guns. We'll come out shooting.
So you grabbed the AR and ran outside?
Come out with my AR and a MAC 10.
Okay. So, and then it just stopped. It stopped.
I know, and then it was nothing.
And then I went inside. I was going to grab a sandwich, and I walked inside the place, and I asked the same question. I said, it just held for 45 seconds. Is this normal? And they go, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
For some reason,
the biggest ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you lose anything in a tornado?
Oh, I've lost stuff before.
Like a dog? What'd you lose in a tornado?
Well, no, I didn't lose a dog. No, my house gets messed up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I've been driving in one, and it's fun. Now, they're smaller ones. I've grown up, my dad was in the military, so I've grown up, South Midwest the whole time. So middle of Tornado Alley.
Yep.
So we're used to them. So if they're small ones and not the big ones, like some of the ones we've had here, I'll go chase them with my friends. We go, yeah, it's fun.
I love that. The only thing I know about that literally is that movie, James Cameron movie, the Twister movie.
Yeah.
And the guy would come out. Bill Paxton, rest in peace. He'd just come outside. He'd like look.
Helen Hunt. I remember.
He'd look at the clouds and he'd be like, "It's coming!" and they're like, "No, it's fine." He was like, "No, this tornado's not going to land to the left of us or to the right of us. It's going to land right on top of us. Let's go!" It's such a great movie. But no, I didn't think people really did that.
People do this.
You chase the tornadoes. How do you know where it's going to go?
Huh? You have to like watch it. You just watch it. I mean, you get plenty of warnings.
No, but like tornadoes are like they're like what 3-minute storms usually, right? Like
no,
they're not long.
Well, it depends how big it is.
Okay.
Well, if they're big, I mean, when it hits you, because it's obviously moving.
Yeah.
You know, like it lasts a few minutes at your area as it's going by. The bigger ones last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Like I have 100-pound benches in front of my house.
Yeah.
They're 100 pounds. And they were like the last one. They were both circling, like.
They were in the air.
Yeah, they were just circling. And I'm like watching it. I'm like, because I still want to watch them.
Sure. Yeah.
Like whatever, and everything. So I'm watching them. I'm like, holy shit, those better. And then I have a big window in front of my house. My kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, those are gonna come right
so
through this window.
Yeah.
And I'm standing right here where my hiding spot is. So I'm like peeking out the thing.
Yeah,
like,
you guys don't have basements here, do you?
No.
So what do you do?
Tornado shelter.
So you have there's a thing?
Shelter, yeah.
What do you do?
You get in it.
What is it?
Well, half of them are underground. Some
Okay.
of them are underground, but a lot of them you can put underneath like your garage, and you just go underneath.
Yeah. You just
go underground.
Just dunk.
Go
duck in a
underground.
bunker?
Have some flashlights. Have bottled water and stuff stuck down there because you don't know how long you're gonna be stuck.
That's what they're telling me. One of the venue owners, we were here doing comedy. One of the venue owners was telling me that there's a bar that's like it's like under a parking garage. And so everybody during the tornadoes they just go there and they just drink for like hours.
You just hang out and be like, well, there's a tornado. We don't know how long it's gonna last.
Happen?
Or if we're gonna be blocked in because all the streets are gone or the highway ripped off.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like the biggest one that was here, like my dad and my brother went out, and because it hit Tinker and everything, and it knocked off the bridge, so you couldn't pass there. Like my dad and my brother were helping people with missing arms and legs, taking them, rushing them to the hospital. I mean, it's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So you get big, crazy ones, and it's scary, and then you get ones that are just like, does a little damage, it's not a big deal, and so you hope for those ones. There's
so you can drive after them.
Yeah.
Come here.
You're like,
come here, tornado. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Wow. So what else? What else is happening? So you're gonna start a book this week. What else do you do with your week?
Huh? Well, I'm busy. I have baseball practice.
Yeah.
I help take care of my niece, so we have dance or gymnastics,
Nice.
and I'm always busy. Homework.
Were you a dance or gymnastics kid?
Huh? I did gymnastics for a little bit. I played sports.
Okay.
But then I did cheerleading in high school because we moved to Rose Hill, Kansas, and there's nothing in Rose Hill, Kansas, and they didn't have a soccer team. So I had to be if you were a cheerleader, you had to be a pom girl. Now I do like to dance. I like hip hop.
You gotta be a pom girl?
Yeah, pom girl, like pom pom.
Okay.
So we were really good. So there's cheerleading is like throw people in the air and do flips and shit. Pom is you dance on the field.
Oh, so it's just dance. There's like dance team stuff.
Yeah.
So nobody threw you in the air.
So that was probably the only time I was girly because I didn't have a choice. But all the girls were like, most of the girls were like tomboys too.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, fuck this, and afterwards we'd be like, let's go down Airport Road and have some drinks, like, well, So it was fun. And it was also fun because the town was so small and there's nothing to do.
What's it called?
At Rose Hill, Kansas.
Rose Hill, Kansas. Shout out Rose Hill, Kansas.
Yeah, so you could do nothing there. So it was fun because that was really the only thing to do, and they didn't have soccer for girls.
So I grew up in it's not tiny, but I grew up in Syracuse, and so what we do.
I've been to Syracuse.
For what?
I've danced at a club there. I forget what it's called though.
Okay, I don't know. So I'm from a small town in Baldwinsville. So when you're from a small town like that, what you do is you find a shittier town nearby to make fun of.
Yeah.
That was our move. So I'm from Baldwinsville, so we would make fun of Solvay. Yeah. What do you do with Rose Hill?
We made fun of Andover and Derby.
Andover and Derby. It's such a universal thing. Everywhere I go, I didn't know this is a real deal, but everywhere I go, that's what happened. Like I was in Baltimore, and there's a town there called Dundalk, and Dundalk is the bottom of the barrel. Dundalk it sounds
like the bottom of the barrel.
It's such
sounds like dung.
Dundalk.
Like
no, what's crazy is there's two towns, Dundalk and Essex, and there's
I've been
a water.
to Essex.
Have you been to Essex? Essex,
yeah.
Maryland.
Uh-huh.
There's a water treatment plant right in the middle of it, and so they have a football game every year. It's called like the Turd Bowl or something, and the goal of the game is to whoever wins, whoever loses has to manage the water treatment facility, which is it's return. People have still heard of Dundalk.
Yeah, that sounds just retarded.
Derby, and what was the other one?
Andover,
Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, I think I've only been to No, we're playing Wichita. We're playing Wichita soon.
Yeah, Wichita was like the closest town to Rose Hill was still like 25 minutes away. So if I even wanted to do anything,
so that's
you just had to drive.
That's not that far from here. It's only a couple hours from here.
Huh?
That's only a couple
Yeah,
hours
it's
from
not
here.
far.
Okay, very cool. So what reason did your family, you came here by
Air
yourself?
Force.
Oh,
No,
Air Force.
Air Force. We got transferred over here my senior year, so I moved out my senior year so I could stop moving every 2 years. Yeah.
Nice.
That's why I call Oklahoma home. I'm from Texas, but Oklahoma's home.
You pop around, but it's all part of the same. And this might upset all the people in the South, but it's all part of the same kind of culture.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it really is.
Southern hospitality.
Why is my coffee not in my hand? So there's like a lot of that where she's like, yeah, we'll get to it, and it just takes a second. You gotta get used to it, but it's fun.
But it's relaxing.
It is. It's a little bit relaxing once you get to it. But I realized when I came out here, like how I view time is not the way other people view time. Like if I ask somebody for a thing, or somebody says you're gonna do something, immediately like this clock is going in my head.
Do it.
Well, like, I'm just confused. You said you're gonna. Why is this thing not here?
Why is it not on my desk right now? Where's it at?
What's going on?
Where's it in my email? I don't see it.
I don't know. We'll get to it. Well, listen. You told me you were gonna do it 35 seconds ago. I'm very confused. So that's cool. So yeah, Southern hospitality, Southern living. You should try the barbecue.
Yeah.
I went to the game. The Thunder.
Did you go to the Thunder game?
Russ 3 times.
Dude, he's awesome.
And it was in the fourth quarter, and it was like the pressure building up.
Westbrook's the man.
He's unbelievable.
Dude, he's
Well,
great.
how do you feel about why am I blanking?
Katie.
Yeah, how do you feel about Durant leaving town?
You know what?
How did that? Oh wow.
I mean, everybody. You know, I'm always gonna talk shit. I'm into sports, so we're gonna talk shit.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna be mad haters.
Yeah.
But honestly, he's a good guy. He was a great player.
Yeah.
But
you guys, but here's the problem.
And he
is
did a
when you
lot
love
for our
the guy-
community. So I mean,
when
I talk
when he's
shit,
in town
it's
and then you hate him when he leaves. That's the
it's
part
shit
that I have a problem.
talking. Yeah,
with.
it's the shit talking. You have to represent your hometown. So you're always gonna talk shit.
Right.
Yeah. So.
It's tough because like he wanted to be here for a period of time. He did a lot for what he was doing.
No, he did a lot here, and that's why whatever. But I'm still gonna talk shit about him.
But he's a bitch.
He's a fucking bitch.
No, it is weird. It is weird to go to that team where there's so much other talent on there.
Dude, whatever. We're awesome. Westbrook.
And you got one of my boys. So the only thing I really care about is Syracuse basketball. That's my shit. And you got Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
He played 2 or 3 years with us. He's great. He's not starting. He's still young. He'll put 2 on the board.
He's a baby.
He'll put 2. He'll give you 2. You guys had I can think of his face. I can't think of his name. You had Dion Waiters a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And he's incredible. He's incredible player. He's doing great in Miami.
We get some good players. We're gonna probably finish off the season the way we are, so we can get first draft pick.
You guys are crushing right now. Yeah, that team is great. That's a great stadium. It's a great team. Oklahoma City, man. So I've been here. I basically live here. I've been here for like a week.
So you're like an Okie now.
I've never.
You're
Yeah,
an Okie.
I haven't been. I honestly, when we do these things, so we're part of the Comedy's Best Kept Secret tour. We're 50 shows, 50 days.
Right.
All over the country. And so usually we won't do more than like a couple.
Right.
In a chunk. We'll try to get out. We'll try to do one-nighters everywhere. So to be in a place for a week, for me, it's
that's like living here. Especially on tour. You're like, dude, I live here. I know this place.
It's a little bit crazy.
Wait, that's when you start telling people, they ask you and you act like you're from, no, you go here and like, it's, right over there. It's the best.
Yeah, just go down to the Plaza District. Something like that. Not sure. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the neighborhoods and all that stuff and all the deal. It's a very interesting place because you guys have a skyscraper now.
Yeah.
What's the name of the thing?
Devon Tower?
The Devon Tower, which they didn't put their name on it. I thought that was weird.
Yeah. Well, they're building one taller right next to it.
Is that what that is?
But I don't know what it is. I think it's a Chase building maybe?
Okay.
Something, but it's going to be even bigger than that building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it. Well, how long has the Devon Tower been there? It doesn't even look like it's open.
It's open. Like there's some like restaurant everybody talks about.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like.
I don't know if I, but because everything you said is really close to what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to get to the top of the restaurant and then like see that there's like eventually there's nothing.
Huh?
It's like when you go to Dubai, it's just like it's on the edge of the desert.
And you're like, what's that? I know. I want to go to Dubai so bad. I'm supposed to go there.
You been to Dubai yet?
No, I'm supposed to go there soon. It's one of the only countries I have not been to
Yeah.
yet.
The
Yeah.
Emirates.
I want to go there because that's where my ultimate skydiving place is.
Okay.
I want to skydive over the water with all that stuff.
Yeah,
all the circles of the sand. I want to be like,
They always have those guys in like the squirrel suits. There's a guy that's like a rocket suit that shoots across the
No, I'm an adventurous and I like a good rush, an adrenaline rush.
Like
but I don't think I would do
the
naked and jumping off bed. But I don't think I would do the squirrel suit.
No, I don't think you just give that to civilians.
Ballsy.
No,
and I'm pretty ballsy.
No, I don't think
I've done some shit.
they don't just let you go in, like, they don't just give you the suit. It's not a civilian thing.
Yeah, no, I don't
You
know,
gotta,
but
like, have training for that.
yeah, I mean, I would
It's
try
like
to
an
train.
Air Force pilot who's in the.
I'll be like, yo, train me, but train me where if I fall, I'm gonna fall in some water, and I'm not gonna fall that far just to get
No,
used
that's
to
like
the suit.
it's like certain death, I think.
Yeah,
The
like,
squall suit.
yeah.
What you're doing.
I mean, I've literally
Have you-
done so much shit.
Hang gliding?
I've done that.
How'd you go?
I did good. I did in Mexico. I've done that. I've swam with sharks a couple of times. I've swam with tigers in my pool.
Actually,
I've flown
bungee
a
jumping
jet,
in
I've flipped
Mexico
jets.
is just about as dangerous as the
know.
squirrel suit. I don't know what these standards.
It was
are.
rad. though.
Especially now. I don't know yet. I don't know if it'd be a good idea now.
I've skydived,
To
I've
go down
bungee jumped. I do
there
everything.
with a Trump hat and then
Yeah.
and then try to skydive
Yeah,
to
no.
Mexico.
Yeah, I know. We were supposed to go to Mexico, and then my purse got stolen, and they stole my passport, and I was actually going to go to Mexico
shit.
with Nikki. And so, yeah, that ruined my plans because it's spring break down there right now, and it'd be so
Oh
fun.
shit! Wait, so you're going where instead?
We're going to go to Cancun. Well, I'm not going anywhere until I get my passport
Yeah.
back. I have to reorder a passport
Yeah.
since it got stolen out of my purse.
That sucks.
I know. They're ruining my spring break trip.
What the
and then
hell?
I couldn't even go on the cruise that
All
I
they
was
stole
going to
was
go
your
on.
passport?
Yeah, I was going to, no, in my cat. They stole
Oh,
everything.
they stole your purse.
Yeah, they stole my purse.
Yeah.
And then,
I always want to put like a note in there. Be like, listen, I get that you want this stuff. but
take
you
my
just-
money,
can you
take
send
my
my
shit. Can I
passport
please
back?
have my
It's like a
passport,
little
bitches?
shitty. You know it's shitty. Just send my
Yeah,
passport
it's
back.
not like you can use it.
Put it in just put it in the mail. Don't
Just
even put
drop
your
it.
name on it.
Yeah,
I'm not-
drop it. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Cash.
Yeah, because I was gonna go down for spring break in Mexico with Nikki, and then I was gonna be on a boat. Actually, believe it or not, today taking off to the Bahamas
Oh,
on this
shit.
party boat called Inception.
Okay.
And
Well,
now I don't get
instead,
to
you
do
got
it.
to do the porn stars with dual pockets. So
Yeah,
obviously your life is
it was
shaping
meant to
up.
be.
It's just as good as being on a fucking boat.
I'm on a boat.
So that's cool. Okay, so you know what I didn't, you know what I honestly haven't figured out?
What?
Is the nightlife in Oklahoma City.
It's not like crazy.
So it doesn't
I'm just
do it.
gonna warn you now.
Okay.
It's not.
It's just like dudes with long hair and beards
Dude, it's like
throwing darts. and
if you
drinking
want to
beer.
go anywhere, it's like Dollhouse, which is not open because Oklahoma is not a place that has the clubs and bars like New
Yeah,
York and
yeah,
LA and Dallas. That's
Vegas,
open every day of the week. That
Yeah.
Friday and Saturdays are for weak people.
Right,
Like,
right, right.
oh yeah, you're an amateur.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough for a comedian because our schedules are, the best shows we have
Yeah.
maybe Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
we want
so-
we want to party on
But
Monday.
Dollhouse is really good here. I
Cool.
love Dollhouse. Really, you just kind of have to go. Honestly, like I love Campus Corner. There's a bar called Logan's. It's like my favorite place to go because it's just a cool bar
Yeah.
to hang out
Yeah.
at, and it's just fun.
Yeah, I've mostly been in the Plaza District because that's where we're staying.
Yeah,
So
no,
always
I mean,
going
like I
there.
said, Oklahoma's nightlife is not
Yeah.
so exciting.
No, it's
Dollhouse is really good though.
hipsters and
Yeah.
pool tables. That's
Yeah,
what it is. It's not
pretty
bad.
much.
It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Go drink at a dive bar.
Can I get the local beer, please? I just want a local beer. Do you have any chorizo that you made in the kitchen? It's not a kitchen. That's what I'm looking for. I just want a little piece of chorizo. That's fine. All right. Well, what else? What else? Let's tell one more story, and then we'll
Okay.
get out of here.
What
happened?
kind of story?
I don't know. Did anything crazy happen recently? Did anything happen over the holidays? Holidays are always trying.
Well, the
times.
holidays I
What
was
do
in
you do?
Bali with my girls,
Okay, no
and
shit.
that was always fun. I mean, like I said, that broken toe, naked.
That was that
whatever.
trip?
Yes.
You
I
broke
went
your toe on
to-
Christmas in
I went-
Bali?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's not what that's for.
I know.
I was gonna say,
so
if you
bad.
had, I was gonna ask if you had any like traditions. My family does like monkey bread. No, you were breaking your toe.
I was breaking my toe. Oh, no, when we do Christmas, we always do like Christmas Eve, and so we do Dirty Santa. So everybody, we bring
What's Dirty
friends
Santa?
and Dirty Santa, where you draw like a number
Don't
and
say-
you sing.
Don't say a thing like I know what it is. Again,
You
say
don't know what Dirty Santa
No,
is?
it's Dirty Santa. It's
Who doesn't
Dirty
know what-
Santa, you idiot.
Duh. No,
Like
you draw
Secret
numbers.
Santa.
So yeah, like Secret Santa.
Why
so
is
you
it
draw
called Dirty
numbers.
Santa?
Well, we call it Dirty Santa. I've never heard. I mean,
Oh,
I guess you can
no,
call
we
it
call it
Secret
Secret Santa, yeah.
Secret Santa.
So wait, this is your family or your friends that do Dirty
Both.
Santa?
So Christmas Eve is always family and friends.
Yeah.
And I do it like a big. I cook everything because I'm like Betty fucking Crocker.
Yeah.
Just
Except
saying.
you don't like corned beef hash, so.
Ew, that's gross. I mean, just listen to it. Corned beef hash does not
Hash
sound
is so
very
good.
appealing.
Don't
So
take her word.
the only way hash sounds good if it's just hash. Let's be
Okay,
honest.
so Betty Crocker, so fucking Betty Crocker
I'm
over
Betty
here.
fucking Crocker.
So what do you cook?
Everything. I make fudge. I can make candy. I make any breads. I make pies. I make cakes.
You just listen, but on
Cookies.
Christmas, I mean.
No,
Oh, this is
I
this
make
is the
everything.
Christmas thing.
I
Okay.
make haystacks. I make white trash.
What is a haystack?
Okay, so a haystack, and it sounds weird, but it's really good. You get chow mein noodles. You
Okay.
melt them. It's so easy to make. It's like white trash. chow mein noodles. You melt a bunch of butterscotch with dry roasted peanuts, and you mix it together, and they look like little haystacks.
Okay. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and then what's white
And
trash?
then white trash is easy too. You get a bunch of pretzel sticks, you crumble it up, you get a whole bunch of white chocolate, you melt it, also with dry roasted peanuts, you melt it, it looks like balls of trash. But they're bomb.
I like this. It's just a bunch of crunchy shit, and then you drizzle other shit on it, and then you just name
Sweet
it something
salty.
fun.
Yeah, I name it something
Sounds
fun.
good. Sounds really good. Okay, so what happened this year with your dirty Santa?
Oh, it's fun because we get dirty gifts. Like, we have older kids, so it's fun now. Because, like, obviously when it's younger kids, we couldn't do it.
Right.
But now people pull out.
Oh, so it is a thing.
Vibrators,
So Secret
alcohol.
Santa with like sex toys.
Yeah, like alcohol or
So it is.
stupid
It's called
shit.
Dirty Santa for a reason.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
now
then
I'm
we get a gift card, and it's like the surprise one that's over the gift limit that you're supposed to do, and then everybody wants to fight for it because it's like fucking retarded.
Right. We're like, we're only spending $11.
Yeah, yeah. Our limit's usually 50, but yeah. So we do a big gift that everybody ends up fighting for because they're like, holy shit.
Cool.
But yeah, it's like alcohol or stupid shit.
So what'd you get? What did you give, and what did you get this year?
I get the one that gave the big gift card, and I took the tequila because I love tequila.
Now, do you do the thing? Do you do the thing where you guys do trading?
No, yeah, where you steal, so you want the higher number so you can steal everybody's shit. You can see what they open. Yeah.
Wait, so how does that work?
Okay, so whoever has the higher number gets to steal what they see. Like, it depends on how many people you have.
So if your
you
number
count everybody's a number. So you put how many people you have there in a bowl.
Yep.
You pick a number. You
Yep.
want the last number so you can see everything and steal what you want, and then nobody can steal it from you.
Choose last.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, the only way I've ever done it is like where it's like dumb, and you just go and you pick a name. You go, you have Brian. Don't tell him you have Brian.
No,
and you
that's
gotta go figure out what
stupid.
Brian wants.
No,
and
that's
then
not
Brian
fun.
doesn't like what he wants.
No, you do dirty Santa. Dirty is because you get to steal.
This seems like a better thing.
Oh shit.
This seems like a better thing. Man, I was bummed out this year. We skipped all the traditions. My sister's pregnant, so we just like skipped all the traditions this year. We were like, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I was like, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I was like, she could just come after. It's fine.
She could come pregnant.
Well, she's gonna come pregnant, obviously, but she she couldn't travel the days she needed to travel, so we just killed all our traditions.
Aww.
And yeah, and they're like, we can make new traditions. They're like, what's the new tradition? Just my sister being pregnant every year? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's not a tradition. I mean, maybe it is. We'll find out. She just gets pregnant every Christmas.
Like, yo, get knocked up. Surprise.
It's a tradition. You have to
It's
do
a
it.
tradition. Nail me. You need a baby by this day.
No
Why
choice.
I'm pregnant by Christmas.
No choice. All right, so let's roll back around. So the sex trivia thing is done.
Comes out in 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. What's
We're
it called?
testing it today. Sex trivia.
It's just called sex trivia. Get that shit. Get on your phones and get that shit.
Yeah.
Sexy Smile Kit.
Sexy Smile Kit's already out.
It's out.
Yeah.
It's just called Sexy
Sexy
Smile Kit.
Smile
Just get
Kit.
your name on it.
Huh? No, it's just I don't put my name on everything.
Yeah,
I'm a
so
logo. I have to
Sexy
figure brand
Smile
as a
Kit.
businesswoman. Yeah,
Where-
Sexy Smile Kit.
Where is it?
Huh?
Where do I get
You
it?
order it online.
It's just called Sexy Smile Kit.
Sexysmilekit.com.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. I'm starting to get into some of the buy this stuff online. I just bought the My Pillow. I don't know why, because here's what happened. The guy, you know about the My Pillow?
Yeah, I know
The guy
My Pillow.
says My Pillow. The way he says the word pillow is so strange, and he says it 150 times in the commercial because it's the name of the goddamn product. It's My Pillow. It's the best pillow in the world. And the pillows and the pillow. We know about pillows.
We
It's
know
My
pillows.
Pillow. It's
I know
My
pillow.
And he says pillow, and I get like hypnotized. Like I have to buy this fucking product. My brother got one for Christmas, and then he was like, it's the greatest pillow. And I think he's brainwashed too, because he's like, it's the greatest pillow.
He's like, I love this pillow.
But he didn't even speak in his own voice. He was like, it's the greatest pillow I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, what the hell? So I bought it, and I love it. So now I got the Sexy Smile Kit, the My Pillow, so the book. It's
gonna be out there. I mean, it's gonna take a while to write.
What's the
It's
goal?
gonna be Jessie Jane a Double Life.
That's what it's called, just
Yeah.
Double Life. What's the goal of when you're gonna get it done?
Well, like I said, I start writing it this week, so it'll probably take like a couple months, and then they'll process it and get it through, and then it'll be out. So probably end of the year.
Cool. We'll look out for that. And then the emojis.
Oh, my emojis come out in a week or two too. So,
That's crazy.
like I said, we're doing all the tests today on the trivia.
What a
and then
huge march.
Dude, gotta be busy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
Emojis. Wait, do you have an example of emojis? Can I see?
I don't know if I even have one on here. Hold on.
I want to see this. I want to see this banana one. If that's the real. That's a real one. Banana in the throat. Banana in the throat. And other than that, we got you. Let's see. We got Twitter. Yeah, Jessie Jane.
Jessie Jane.
We got Instagram.
Sexy Jessie Jane. That's
Do
me.
you want these fools to follow you on Snapchat?
Sure.
What's the Snapchat?
The Jessie Jane.
The Jessie Jane. Well, this is fun. This is a good time. Wait to see these emojis. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't-
I asked to send her the sample emojis.
So we'll see. So we'll get a copy of that. We'll put that shit on the social media. What else? Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think it.
Either way.
Sorry.
We'll get
I'm
some-
trying to get this sent real quick.
Get this thing sent. Get it on the webs. And this is episode 5 of the Monsters Good podcast. I really appreciate you doing this. This is a great turn of events. Sunday night, had no idea that there was anybody in Oklahoma City, and here we are. One day later, doing this thing. Thanks again to the Spy FM.
Thanks, Spy
in
FM.
Oklahoma City. Shout out specifically to Farrah. Shout out to Trace Thomas for doing the photos. You can check out Spy FM when you're in town. It's 91.7 in Oklahoma City and 107.5 in Tulsa. You can check me out, Comedy's Best Kept Secret Tour. The tour is going through the end of April. And then if you're in New York, New Jersey, Funny Fest, we had a great time here tonight. Follow us, check us out on YouTube and all this stuff. Podcast, episode 5, Jessie Jane. Thank you so much.
Woo,